Hi guys, it's me, Mikeman. I'm here to show you the new forbidden card list and to explain it for you how it works. As a extra support, I invited a good old Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend member, Zero Cool. Say hi, man.
Hi, brother.
Oh,
So, how are you?
I'm good. You?
Oh, fine. Great.
Okay, so let's get down to business. First, let's find the stupid topic. I haven't got any links for it. So how's it in Morocco?
Oh, great.
That's good.
Yeah. That's the weather. It's only foggy and
Ah,
rainy. Yeah.
well, it's a bit stormy outside, but the rain isn't falling at us.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. It's too cold there.
uh, it's hot at us. Tu. God damn it, where did I put that shitty list?
So, you're looking for the forbidden list or what?
Yes! Oh, how stupid I am! Call me stupid. Please tell me I'm stupid.
So, you can find it in the
No, I
tower.
remember it where to find it actually. No, it's
It's in
not.
the tower.
I going to League Tournament 6. How stupid I am. I'm
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah.
Check the
Yes.
forbidden card list. Okay, I will check the forbidden card list. So, I stated prepare yourself GL. Under it, I mean it's time for a new forbidden card list system. The objective of the new card list is to separate the alternative to make less powerful cards in deck, because there are so many cards inside that players usually play with the same deck. If we split and make multiple styles, then players will be forced to choose their own style. This way will make the ladder more interesting.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, Zeroku, what is your personal favorite style out of these six?
So, I'm trying to offensive. I think offensive is the best.
Offensive?
Yeah, offensive and some defensive. So offensive and defensive are both good.
Well, the offensive more like works on powerful cards. However, the downside in it that you don't have any extra trap cards, if you have noticed maybe.
Yes.
So it works like if you want to... The group one is the strongest combination. Either you pick Jinzo, or
Yes.
Cyberstein to summon some strong monster, or I get to destroy a monster, or Happy Suitors to show spell cards. Depends.
No, great. So I
Damn.
choose Jinzu. So I choose Jinzu because first I started with the Raikigi, but I think that Jinzu is more effective than Raikigi.
Well, I think so too, because after all, it stays on the field and by negating opponents' trap cards.
Yes.
Well, the downside of Jinzo is that, for example, Harpist with the Duster can destroy a spell cards such as Swords of Living Light and other annoying stuff. Raigeki can dispose of monsters, for example, if opponent has face down monster card, for example, Mentor Bug, Raigeki can dispose of it.
Oh, yeah.
While Cyberstein is good if you plan to defeat an opponent in the first turn, if you feel lucky. Do you feel lucky?
Yes. And you should choose the right moment to use it.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so
uh, about the... I'm gonna talk about the extra styles. First off, I call offensive, defensive and balanced core styles, because these three are the core of the forbidden card list. However,
yes,
these are only three styles and that would become very boring fast, right?
yeah,
These three styles, it's almost like if you play Stone, Paper, Scissors, the minigame before duel. So I thought, why not make something more interesting?
so for the list of first June, so We'll use 6 styles.
I didn't quite understand what you just said.
For the list of 1st June. 1st June, we will use this new forbidden list.
Yes. From 1st June or from the 5th June, depending on what I want to do. Because
Okay.
it's 28 and I don't think that players could adjust to the forbidden card list. I mean, there are those who don't even know, I think, about this card list, and it will be a bit chaos. So I plan to first make some topics, and this video is the essential of
Yeah.
making players to understand this new forbidden card list. So let's talk about the extra styles. We mentioned that offensive, defensive and balanced are the core. Standard, alternative, earth and limit breaker are extra styles just to improve the selection. Standard alternatives bring back the first original alternative style ever existed on Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend. However, I don't see that players like it. What do you think, Yuzuru?
Yes. Yes, I
So,
made the standard deck, but I didn't use it.
it only contains 4 groups, which means only 4 possible cards. So I thought that maybe it would be a fair group if we add a 5th group, the Mirror Force, Imperial Order and Fairy Box. What do you think? That was Darkness's original idea before in the Forbidden Colors 2. But
Yes, to improve the standard.
it would balance it out. What do you think? Hmm?
Yes, yes, it will be good to better it.
Because so far it only has 1 card from the
Uh,
defensive style, the
ju-
Magic Cylinder.
just for groups, not enough. You
And
should add some groups so it will be choosable. So no one will choose standard because it's weak.
yes, so I thought that using the Darkness original style, if you have seen the Forbidden Cardless history, I showed a replay where Darkness is showing the 5th group, which was discarded because players really like Mirror Force. However, I think that it was a bad idea of not putting that group. That would make the hell of fun. Anyway, Jinzo and Mirror Force together was always a pain in the ass. So in the later card list I removed that combination. However, what I want to make with standard alternative is that to put these 3 groups together and to bring back some old nostalgic memories. But
Yeah.
seeing that players are not interested, I thought that maybe adding the 5th group would balance it out, because it only contains 1 card from the defensive, the Magic Cylinder, and it's not very charming because players more prefer the Ring of Destruction due to its multiple uses.
Yes, I think it's more effective.
So let's calculate. It got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards from balanced, 3 cards from offensive, Jinzo, Battle Dragon, Master Bond, and 1 card from defense. If we would add which is the first group from defense, no, the second group from defensive, it would balance this style out. I plan to make a vote after this video where players decide about the fate of the standard alternative.
Yes, it will be good.
Okay, then let's talk about the Earth style. The Earth is for players who always say that, ooh, the Earth is best, blah blah blah. Well,
Yes,
what do you think? Could Earth stand a chance without all those great cards? With which,
I don't think so.
as
You
an,
made it very weak.
I don't think so. You see, I foreseen that, and to balance it out, I not just all of them to be used together, but increase their limit to maximum, which means you can. This never was on Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend that you can use up 3 Rock Spirits, and I think that's alone a bit charming. Amazon Archer returns the Dimensional Warrior for the first time of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend is allowed to use on unlimited in this style. Dream Clown returns to unlimited Giant Threat, and Nimble Momonga once again returns for a round. Nimble Momonga was semi-limited, I think, in Forbidden Cardless 3 by Dragon Master, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So as added boss also added Scapegoat. I mean, the Scapegoats you summon are practically Earth monsters, and if you activate Gaia power, they gain some attack points. Also, once again, in this style you can use the Amazon Archer and the Scapegoat combination. Well, so much for the Earth. I think it's balanced out with all these monsters. If you find a good spell combination, you can make Earth a deadly style. Now let's talk about Limit Breaker style. I based Limit Breaker style upon the limited specialty from the specialty tournaments and League Tournament 5, if you remember that one.
Yeah.
In it, all these cards in offensive, defensive and balance are banned. However, you can use all limited cards as semi-limited, except for those which are limited by the game. And all the semi-limited cards can become unlimited. So for the first time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend you can use 3 Aqua Spirits. And for the first time you can use 3 Needle Worms, if you choose this style.
Yes.
Now, because maybe we should talk more.
Three Dust Tornado also, of course.
Yes, in this you're right. I forgot to mention in this list that some cards became limited and semi-limited. These are, well, where to start? Relinquished would become a great threat if we would allow it to remain semi-limited. That's why I put it limited. Solemn Judgment, Waboku and Windstorm of Aqua proven to be a very annoying card, so to decrease them, I mean their effect is far more useful than that of negate attack, right?
Yes.
So if you want to use if you want to negate attack, then you will be very limited, because Waboku and Windstorm will be limited and you will be forced to use other cards. I want to note that I haven't limited how that card's called, the Mirror Wall. Its effect is really great, but the price is a price. It's high. So I thought I won't limit it. Dust Tornado, I semi-limited it because I want players to be forced to use Dispel, Trap Removal, Trap Masters and other cards that destroy traps, negate spells and those stuff. For example, you can use, if you think that your opponent will use stolen cards such as Messenger of Peace and other similar cards, you put some Armored Ninjas in your deck, right?
Yes.
Some new strategies. Many cards have moved to the alternative. We haven't talked much about the offensive-defensive balance, as these are the main styles, and all the rest future styles. Yes, future, because I will now tell another secret that even you don't know, Zero Cool. Standard, alternative, Earth and Limit Breaker are extra styles. Now these are called extra because I plan to make this style an active style, so that in every month these three, the 4th, the 5th and the 6th style will be replaced by something other. For example, in July the 4th will be replaced by Combo Alternative Strike style, which will fuse together the offensive, defensive and balanced group 6, 5 and 7 into one group. So you will get a choice of 9 cards. Then there will be, instead of, there will be a dark style, which is similar to Earth. It will unlimit the dark monsters.
Yes. Great.
And instead of 6 there will be an ultimate alternative style. The total opposite to Limit Breaker. All limited and semi-limited cards become forbidden. However, you get to use offensive, defensive and balanced style alternatives in one alternative. So it's like they join forces. So that will be in July. Now there are totally 16 different styles. These 6 what you see and 10 more. These will be all seen in the upcoming Master League 2. Well, that of that. One more thing, because players might be too complimented by this small list, I decided to make all the 6 possibilities in 6 different forbidden card lists. If you want to see it like them, you click here, for example, to view the full look of the forbidden card list offensive style. Now, maybe somebody would like to see it like this, but maybe it will be confusing if you see forbidden cards and you got like a 20 or more forbidden cards. However, the rest is small. For example, you only see this small alternative group. It will be a bit confusing, but you will be sure what is forbidden. Another stuff I forgot to mention is the new forbidden card in all modes, is the Shallow Grave. Lately, players were very... how it is said?
Yes,
Very irritated by it causing a bug. So a new bugged card added to the forbidden cards, that is the Shallow Grave. So another revive card down. I want to mention a few more things. Some groups were split. Remember in League, Forbidden Card is 5 Dark Necrofear, Soul of Purity and Light, and Fiend Mega Cyber were in one group. So I decided to split them into these 3 styles.
Yes. I use it in balance, so great. So we can use it in balance. Great idea that you put it in balanced style. So
well, the point is, I thought that Fiend Mega Cyber is more like of an offensive monster, right? So Purity Right is put Soul in defensive because, well, if you summon it, if the opponent wants to attack, their attack is decreased. So it's more like of a defensive maneuver than an offensive, I think. The Dark Necrofield has multiple styles, so that's why it's put to balance it, because either you can use it to attack with or defend. It has a decent attack power and good defense, and it has a good effect. So it's a balanced card. Now, with monsters, I also did this with the revive cards. Premature Burial I selected for the balanced style because of, you resurrect a monster in your turn when you want, but you play some life points, and it can be disposed easily. I put Call of the Haunted in defense mode because you can use it as a defensive maneuver. When opponent attacks, you activate Call of the Haunted, resurrect the monster, and destroy opponent's plans, right?
yeah. Okay.
Now, since offensive style is more about very strong and straight cards, I put Monster Reborn there. Since it don't has trap cards, I decided to put the strongest revive card, the Monster Reborn, here. And I don't think it's a... what would you choose? Monster Reborn or the Forceful Sentry?
I think Monster Reborn is more powerful.
Well, right. So it's more like you can consider that Forceful Sentry is forbidden. So I think that only a few players would use it if they get some extremely good idea. It can be combined with Confiscation. However, the Delinquent Duo remains in balanced style.
Yeah, so made it in balance.
Well, I think we said well enough. Did I forget something? What do you think? I think this style would stand a chance, especially with what I said that the 4th, the 5th and the 6th will always be changed at every month.
Yes, okay.
Well, I think this will do the trick. Thanks for your help, Zero Cool.
No problem, brother. Anytime.
Well, thanks, and see you next time. I mean, hear you. Bye.
Thank you, man.